sir. I just got off work.
Dude, you're gonna get tased.
I work here.
Turn around.
I work.
Stand up and turn around.
I work here. Sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
Turn around.
No, it's all right.
That is ridiculous, my man.
100%.
Cops are meant to serve the public and enforce the law, but sometimes idiot cops threaten the suspects in the worst possible way. Instead of keeping people safe, they use intimidation, abuse their authority, and push situations until things spiral out of control. Today's story breaks down real cases caught on camera, moments where officers crossed the line and ended up getting charged for it. These are the encounters where ordinary citizens were pushed too far and finally refused to stay silent. Let's get started.
If you want to interject yourself, then I'll need to see your identification. Go ahead and show that for me, please.
What have I done?
That's one time. I'll ask again, and you'll go to jail. Let me see your identification.
If I have committed a crime, I'd be happy to give it to you.
You're interrupting my stop.
This case started as a normal routine traffic stop at first, but very quickly became an example of how one cop can turn routine into a personal showdown. A man was just standing right next to his old car trying to understand what was happening with his girlfriend, and in return, he got authority and wasn't given any explanation at all. And judging by this approach, things are only going to get more interesting.
They wanted to just search real quick on my pad.
Hey, sir, stay over there for me, please. Okay. Do me a favor.
It's my old car.
Okay.
My girlfriend asked me.
I got you, but you're not a part of this right now. I'm trying to be.
My girlfriend.
I'm trying to be respectful to you. Just go step over there, okay? We should be done in a minute. I got you, but don't interrupt. But don't interrupt the stop. Hey, matter of fact, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. This is not how this works. If you want to run the show, listen to me. Let me speak. If you want to interject yourself, then I'll need to see your identification. Go ahead and show that for me, please.
What have I done?
That's one time. I'll ask again, and you'll go to jail. Let me see your identification.
If I have committed a crime, I'd be happy to give it to you.
You're interrupting my stop.
Demanding ID came with no reasonable basis at all, and that was the first serious problem. Florida's stop and frisk law is clear. ID is asked for only with reasonable suspicion. Here, that suspicion did not exist, but the cop's confidence sure did. Maybe this officer thought he sounded authoritative, but very soon he'd realize he was just an ordinary clown.
You need to produce your ID.
I'm
One more
asking
time,
my
you're going to go to jail.
It's in my pocket. If you
Grab it
wanna
out,
take
please.
If you want to take it, go ahead.
Grab it out of here and go to jail. Last time. Turn around.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
That is ridiculous, my man.
100%.
12, Charlie.
Don't worry about it.
Open up 13P, male interrupting the 1050 here. He's 1015. It's in this pocket, sir. My man, you couldn't have just given me your ID?
Why would I give you my ID?
Because you're interrupting my traffic stop.
What have I done to you? I'm asking my girlfriend.
I'm telling you, you've interrupted the traffic stop. You were never a part of this traffic stop. Your girlfriend is
I am. She was following me.
Okay. Are you being pulled over here?
No.
Okay. Here's the deal. I've explained it to you. You're asking me to explain it to you. I've done so.
I'm not. I asked her to explain to me what's going on. You guys are searching her car.
You asked.
The man was arrested even though he tried to explain the law, referring to constitutional precedents. This was the moment when the cop's ego was directly challenged. Houston v. Hill settled the issue of verbal opposition to police a long time ago, but the cop kept going as if the First Amendment had never existed. That's pretty interesting, considering that this same officer at the very start of his career took an oath to protect those same rights.
If I could explain to you what you've done.
I asked you if you were talking to her, which you were not.
I told you,
and I
will not interrupt the
Is
traffic
she not
stop.
allowed to speak?
You are not allowed to interrupt this traffic stop.
Am I not allowed to speak?
Not in this traffic stop.
So she's not allowed to speak to anyone?
You cannot interrupt this traffic stop.
What law tells her that she's not allowed to speak to anyone?
You may not interrupt this traffic stop. Right. That is the law. You're under arrest for obstruction, okay? So, Charlie, I'll take a PT van here, please. I told you she'd be done in a minute.
I'm sure she would have been. I just wanted to know what was going on.
Okay, she got pulled over and she gave consent for her vehicle to be searched.
All she had to do was say she gave consent.
Well, but that's none of your business.
I mean, it kind of is.
It's kind of not.
my car.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's driving it. It's in her care, custody, and control, my man.
The cop finally said the magic word, obstruction, without any real explanation. That's the favorite tool when nothing else works. The man was standing at a distance right there, didn't touch the police at all, and wasn't even stopping their work in any way. Still, the cop chose to adjust reality to his own version of events. If his traffic stop was so important, why did he shift all his attention to the man?
You really couldn't just sit here for a minute?
I'm standing.
Now you got to go to jail,
I'm
man.
standing more than 10 feet away.
You have every right to stand there. You have no right to interrupt it, though, okay?
Sure.
Come on over here. This is completely unnecessary.
It's all right.
I know, but why? You didn't have to go to jail if you just would have been patient, my man.
Okay, so
you could have just come over here and just.
So what was I supposed to do?
Just be quiet and watch. If you
Why
want
would
to.
I want to be quiet and watch? If you guys are not doing something you're supposed to do, I wanted to know.
You have every right to watch.
I have every right to
watch, and you do not.
She's my girlfriend.
You do not.
Okay.
That's a common misconception with today. You do not.
Okay, you're right.
It's people that think they know the law, but you're incorrect.
You're right. Okay.
Well, I am. That's why you're going to jail.
Okay.
Dude, do you think I randomly just said? Hold on a second. Let me speak.
Okay.
Do you think I randomly just said this guy walking up, the next person I see walking down the road, I'm going to arrest him for absolutely no reason?
I mean, it's happened before.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
Okay, come on over here. Let me see your car.
An unlawful arrest isn't a small thing, but a direct violation of the Fourth Amendment. I don't know about you, but to me it looked like the cop was trying to punish a question, not behavior, or to prove his authority, which he, by the way, gave to himself. Whatever of those two it was, both are bad, and this officer will realize that very soon.
This car?
You good?
Yep.
There you go. All right, watch your future. Unbelievable.
While the man was being detained, the cop tried to justify the decision with explanations after the fact right there and then. That's always a bad sign in situations like this. The law isn't applied retroactively, especially not based on a hurt ego. But in this case, the cop was already deep in a hole and kept digging further, completely unaware of the consequences that were coming next because of it. At this point, the situation became almost surreal. The cop was checking his personal items, his money, his property, as if the arrest was legitimate. But without a lawful basis for detention, all actions that followed were contaminated. I mean, if the start doesn't work at all, how exactly do they expect a court to swallow the rest of the story? Or even worse, any of us?
Mr. Carrington, would you like any of that to go with your girlfriend?
What?
Any of your wallet and contents to go with your girlfriend? You said it's your girlfriend, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it to bail myself out, though, right?
Okay. Is this a good address for you? 103rd Terrace, is that current?
I don't think I'm gonna say anything. You're arresting me, right? So now just.
Yeah, I told you you're under arrest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
The man stayed calm, even though he was already the victim of a serious rights violation. The camera was still recording right there, which was probably the only reason the situation didn't get even worse. Of course, I won't even tell you that the officer had no right, without a search warrant and without the man's consent, to count his money, but hey, can we really be surprised at all?
Is your body camera on?
It is.
I just wanted to make sure.
While the formalities were going on, it became clear that none of the cops were thinking about the legality of their actions. The focus was on procedure, not on rights. And that's a classic mistake that ends up costing cities millions. But in that moment, it seemed like nobody cared at all about the future lawsuit that was already writing itself.
How much money was in the wallet?
I have no idea.
Just count it.
I didn't count it. I sorted out the ones and the large bills. You don't know how much money you have?
Server. Get some cash. Put it in my wallet.
Alrighty. I'll bring him out and I gotta count all his cash. Got a lot of money. We'll do him first. You guys are a law expert. You want to come out this way or that way?
The cops were talking casually, as if nothing questionable had happened at all. That contrast between the seriousness of the situation and their relaxed behavior was shocking. It was like they had completely forgotten they had just taken away someone's freedom without any legal basis. Alright, I almost forgot that for them this was probably an everyday routine, and that they were probably used to playing tyrants like this.
Just follow the gentleman's instructions, okay?
I mean, I guess all in all, it could be worse. I mean, not a big injury.
Like that.
Oh, you want to search? Yeah, I got to search it again, man.
Yeah,
No, I get you.
You have anything on you, sir? Like, go bend up with bring your
I
hands up
just
high
need
as
to
you
work.
can.
I can't do too
That's
much.
fine right there. I'll work on it. No, anything in your waistband or anything like that?
I think working fine right now.
Keep in mind, man, if you didn't get here to get some zero, so then you're up to start. You don't want to.
I am aware.
The damage was already complete. Even if they realized their mistake then, there was no going back at that point. And I think they were aware of it too, since they kept on searching the arrested man right there, probably hoping they'd find something in his pockets that would justify everything we had seen up to that point. Too bad that's not gonna happen in the end.
There you're at. You're at. Let me get your hands moved to the front, all right?
Thank you.
Just a little bit higher. Close your feet right there. Close your feet and make a fist for me. There you go. I don't want to touch your fingers on the wall. Almost done now.
I don't know, you're just doing your job.
Yeah, unfortunate, man. I see everybody on their worst day, man. It kind of sucks. But everybody, they got to be my kid.
I just asked what was going on.
That's what me and my son. A little bit further.
I mean, I'm going with you. I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm good. It's fine.
Just securing these cuffs to the back, man. I'll move your hands to the front, all right?
While the cops kept going on with routine actions, it became clear none of them were thinking about the consequences. Qualified immunity isn't a shield when the law is openly ignored. And it's exactly moments like this that turn an ordinary body cam video into evidence worth millions of dollars. Yeah, that's how far they're willing to go just so they wouldn't hurt their ego.
Almost there. Water pressure off.
Just started going to the gym and I slept better on or something.
Yeah.
Acting up the past 2 days.
We had an old football injury from 96. Still high,
Left leg.
Left leg.
I mean, I was kicker and I was fast, so they tried me at running back until they broke my.
That was it. wide receiver. I got my head football now with our quarterback. So
I was mainly a soccer player. You know, soccer's at a different time of year than football, so I was just like, why not?
On the outside, the situation was calming down, but a legal storm was just starting to form. Every minute of footage kept strengthening the arguments against the police. I mean, if they thought this was just another routine arrest, reality was waiting around the corner, and it was far more expensive than they expected, because this man wasn't planning to let all of this just slide at all.
that's one the guy had going for me when I was in high school, man. I was the best guy on the team. There you go. Thanks, sir. Your hands are going to be comfortable for you. Relax your money stomach. You good there? Yeah, the measures come back to haunt you when you get older, man.
Trust me, pretty much that. Laziness counts for rest.
Watch your head going in.
I have Tampa.
That's fine. Hey, Newton. I'm gonna have to get 1018 to that, so just do me a favor. Just watch me count this super fast so we can put his shit in here. I just want to count this money while I'm on cam. What do they got up there? Big mess? I didn't hear what was going on. They got all of us going up there. So 100, 150, 170, 175. Hold that, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just when you thought this case would be ending soon, the officers decided it was the perfect moment to count the money again. Honestly, I'm starting to think that behind all this repeated counting, there was simply a motive to steal money from the man, because he admitted he didn't know exactly how much cash he had. And no, you can't say that's impossible. We have already seen that it is based on their behavior.
20, 215, 220, 225. Thanks, sir. Is that good? Yeah. All right, thank you. Oh, hey, right here, just so I got a witness. 226. I gotta get rolling. There's a big fight going on up north. They need. All right. What did I say? 266, 226. Hold on a sec. I said 226, right? Hey, Newton. I said 226, right? All right. You good, Bubba, if I roll to that? Yeah. All right. Hold on, I got it written. Yeah, it's right there. Jabari. Carrington. It's obstruction. I want to interfere with his traffic subways because it's his girlfriend. Yeah, he's already asked 100 times. So yeah, he's large. 226. Yeah.
I love the seriousness with which the officers approached this case. You know, this level of seriousness and detail is expected for every crime, yet cops ignore real crimes and harass citizens who really didn't do anything at all. I guess it's easier for them that way. Just imagine what kind of country we'd live in if these officers approached actual crimes the same way they'd handled this situation every single time.
Cool. Thanks, Bo. Yep. This can't go, right? Vape. Can I tell him? Is he right back here?
Yeah, that's his girlfriend, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at him real quick. Jawar, 226. Counting on body cam.
Oh, okay.
226 on the cash. This can't go to jail. Do you want it to go in her car?
Is she going?
She's going, but it can go in her car.
She's going to jail?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to know why?
Pills, I think, some shit he found. Pills or something, I think he found.
He found what kind of pills?
I don't know. I didn't ask yet. Can this go in her car?
Sure.
All right. All your other properties in there too. Look at me.
Except for all this.
Listen.
Everything else, I appreciate it.
You see me again on another day, man, we can talk, okay? Seriously.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to see each other again.
Well, possibly. All right, good luck to you, okay? I'm gonna put this in the car. 12, Charlie.
After he was released from jail, the guy decided to sue the officers. Of course, the body cam footage the cops recorded helped his case because, yes, they were dumb enough to film themselves breaking the law they were supposed to enforce. And speaking of dumb cops, let's take a look at how an officer ended up after arresting a CVS employee. 22-year-old Paul Ward was just sitting outside his workplace in front of a CVS store in Edgewater, waiting for a ride home after his shift. He wasn't running, he wasn't causing trouble, and certainly wasn't breaking the law. But that clearly didn't stop the police from seeing something in him that the law never recognized as a threat.
What's going on with you? ID card! Something with your name on it. 6K93 Central?
That's my ride. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
No, you're not. Can you start me another unit, please?
I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws, sir. So.
Stop, dude. You can make an emergency, please. I got one resisting.
Sir, I work here, sir. I just got off work. You don't believe me?
Dude, you're gonna get tased.
Okay, I work here.
Turn around.
I work.
Stand up and turn around.
Okay, I work here, sir.
Put your hands behind your back. Don't move. Don't move. If you move, there's a canine in my car. You're gonna get dog bit.
I wasn't.
Stop moving your hands.
Officer Daniel Ripien decided to turn an ordinary scene into a police incident, pointing to a supposed suspicious behavior. He claimed that Paul was trying to hide behind a pillar, even though the body cam footage starts with Paul just calmly sitting on a bench. I don't know about you, but to me it seemed like the suspicion appeared only after the officer decided he needed it.
K93 Central. I got one detained. If I have the channel, you can clear it. Who is that? Is that person related to you?
No, that's my lift. Can you just let them know that it's $40.
I asked, okay, I pull up. Let's recap everything.
All right.
So I pull up, I see you sitting there, and then all of a sudden I'm pulling up, you're hiding behind the pillars of a closed business. How's that look, dude?
Well, you say hiding, I just got up
dude,
and took a walk.
but just look from my, it's a closed business.
Right.
I pull up, you're hiding behind the pillars. It looks strange.
Paul clearly said he worked at CVS and had just finished his shift. That was the moment when any reasonable officer would have just checked the information and de-escalated the situation. Instead, Officer Ripien decided to escalate because it seemed his authority mattered more than facts. And if you think none of this makes sense so far, well, just wait till you hear the explanations and excuses that Officer Ripien had.
Does that look weird? Does that sound weird to you?
You say
and then
hiding.
listen,
Okay,
and then I tell you you're detained.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you're gonna leave.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
Then you were resisting.
Okay. I apologize. You say hiding. I just got up to put my hoodie on. That's all I did.
Do you really work here?
I swear to God, I work here. Well, what time is it? Can you tell me what time it is? Just tell me what time it is. I get it. Look what.
What's your name?
Look up what time CVS closes. Look up what time CVS closes. It's 10 o'clock.
You got your ID card on you?
I didn't do anything wrong, sir. I got off work and my manager just left. His name is Mike.
Well,
I'm your ride. This is my ride. Just 1 second.
no. I'll talk to him for a second. Hey, you're good to go. He doesn't need a ride anymore. I'm gonna give him one.
When Paul tried to leave with the person who came to pick him up, Officer Ripien stopped him without giving any legal explanation at all. That's where the problem starts. Police don't have the authority to detain a person who isn't suspected of a crime. Unfortunately, Officer Ripien didn't think that way.
I say he called a lift or something, I think.
Yeah, we're on the left. I searched.
Yeah, I got one for him. So you're free to go.
Yeah.
You can cancel it or something. He might get arrested.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I hear you. I just I'm trying to figure out with her to cancel it. So.
Okay, I got you. You can hang out then. All right, I appreciate it.
The charge of obstruction without violence was extremely stretched. That's something Florida courts haven't looked at kindly for a long time. You can't just obstruct police by standing, talking, and not breaking the law, but for some reason, many officers think they can use secondary charges as a reason for an arrest.
Dude, this one was kind of strange. So I'm passing by, I see someone singing, so I was like, I'll dip in and check who it is. As I'm pulling in, he hides behind the pole. So I'm like, that's strange. So obviously I need to talk to this guy, his business is closed.
Yeah.
I go talk to him, like, hey man. And he's like, am I being detained? I said, yes, you are. You're being detained.
Yeah.
And I asked him for ID. He said he doesn't have it. He says, my ride's here, I'm gonna leave. I said, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And then I said, and that's why he was like getting up to leave. And I pulled my taser out, and my Drago started barking. I think he got a little worried, so he started to comply then. But
it didn't take long before backup officers arrived. Remember, Officer Ripien had reported the situation at the start as an emergency. Of course, waiting for an Uber after a shift is a pretty dangerous situation. I don't know how this officer even managed to handle this dangerous guy all on his own. And of course, in his version of the story, he made this guy sound pretty bad.
So he's going to jail for resisting.
Where the hell's his ride?
That was his Uber right there. Apparently he works here, but dude, he passed that point and he's trying to jump in that and leave.
Yeah. Is that his shift that's on the bench up here too?
Yeah. I do believe that he works here. I mean, he looks like he's in working clothing, but I mean, he was going to try to dictate and tell me he was going to leave. So
Yeah,
I'm not playing that game. No, he's going to learn, fortunately, the hard way. So it's pretty clear and simple. And
LMP to begin with.
He was hiding behind the pole, which that was strange because I've never seen someone like get up off the bench and hide. He left his shit there too.
That's weird.
There's like a tablet and stuff on the bench.
Yeah, he was hiding behind the pole when I saw him pull in. I don't know. And then I asked him, he's like, my ride's here, I'm gonna leave. I said, no, you're not, dude. I said, you're detained. And then he went and lied to himself. So yeah. All right, face the car for me, bud. Don't lean against the car so hard. I gotta check your pockets. You got anything illegal on you that you shouldn't have? You are going to jail tonight. I was pretty clear with you and cool. You don't get to tell me that you're gonna leave, okay? I told you, you asked me if you were detained. I said yes, dude.
Listen to how confident the officer sounds while saying the situation could have been avoided if the guy had just listened from the very start. Of course, it's always someone else's fault, but never theirs. Now a search of the guy followed before they took him to jail. However, this case is much more complex than it might seem to you right now.
And then you decide you just want to leave and do whatever the you want. Are you gonna talk or no? Okay, that's fine. What the fuck is this, a fake?
Yeah.
Yep. You want them, what side you want them on? Take a seat. What's that?
I was just asking about this seatbelt right here.
You don't have questions for me? Do you understand why you're getting arrested?
I was just sitting there. I got.
Do you understand why you're getting arrested?
My lift came.
I'll pull this back so you don't get too hot.
No. Put my hoodie back on.
Nope.
Alright, whatever.
I don't want you to overheat back here, dude. So you don't want me to explain to you?
The guy perfectly understood what happened here, and obviously, so did the officer. So tell me, why did he insist this much on explaining why the guy was arrested when nobody even asked for that explanation? Someone really needs to tell Officer Ripien that repeating a lie many times doesn't automatically make it true. But that doesn't even matter anymore, because he'll get his punishment very soon.
You're good? I want to explain to you. I think I dictated a little bit what was going on. You it was very strange, dude. Closed business. I pull up, you're hiding behind the pole. So I get out with you, okay? I asked you to identify yourself, then you asked me to detain. I tell you you are detained, okay? Because loitering and prowling, I can investigate that. Although I'm not going to charge you with that, nor I'm going to go further in that. I asked you to identify yourself. If you fail to do that, I'm going to charge you with resisting, okay? I did do my citations for that 12F yesterday, secure upload, but I'll probably print them out for you, Guppy, if you don't mind. Yeah, I do believe him.
We've had a handful. He's sick.
Paul spent 2 days and a half in jail for nothing. Literally nothing. That's the part police rarely like to explain to the public. An unlawful arrest isn't just a momentary mistake, but a serious violation of constitutional rights with real consequences. And it seems Officer Rippian thought that a lesson was more valuable than the law. But stay with us to hear what the lesson actually was.
All right, face the car, bud. Don't lean against the car so hard. I gotta check the pockets. You got anything illegal on you that you shouldn't have? You weren't going to jail tonight. I was pretty clear with you and cool. You don't get to tell me that you're gonna leave, okay? I told you, you asked me if you were detained. I said yes, dude. And then you decided you just want to leave and do whatever the you want. Are you getting caught or? No? Okay. That's fine. This is a fake pocket.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's open.
Yep. I don't know what side you want on.
Okay. Not for nothing, he does work here. And he's signal money.
He does?
Yeah. His last time we dealt with him, we Baker-racked him. His sister came to pick him up. He's homeless. We've had a handful of run-ins with him.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel a little
The body cam footage later confirmed what the family had already claimed from the very beginning. There was no resistance, no threat, no basis. Still, that didn't stop the officers from coming up with a completely different narrative among themselves. And if you're wondering why backup officers were needed at the scene, well, this right here is your answer.
He's just like, he was working at CVS. I came to pick him up because he's homeless and is schizophrenic. And I guess when she found him, he was out in the street doing weird prank stuff, so it ended up being a Baker act. But as far as I know, he does work here.
Where does he want us to drop his shit off at?
He's homeless.
Homeless.
Yep.
Was that his ride?
Yeah, it was his Uber.
waiting for him. When I find out if his ticket's uploaded, he was going to try to do secure upload for the tickets for that guy. If they didn't upload, now I can at least take him out of the room.
Given that the case wasn't serious at all, you'd expect it to end in a matter of seconds. However, unfortunately for all of you, that didn't happen. The officers left the guy in the car for more than half an hour while they were doing who knows what. And then, once they finally remembered they had actually arrested someone previously, a pretty entertaining conversation started. Take a listen.
Sir, do you need to talk to my manager? I just got off work.
We're a little bit beyond that, boss, okay? I know you work here. I've dealt with you. I promise you still gotta listen, okay?
I was just wondering what I did wrong. That was all. I was sitting on. I just got off work.
When an officer tells you you're detained,
Right.
it means you're not free to leave,
Okay.
and you can't then try to leave.
Well, he never told me what I did wrong, so I was just.
We don't have to tell you what you did wrong.
Okay,
So
so-
when he's doing an investigation for a loitering and prowling, which this was.
Okay. So.
Granted, we learned you work here, and I know you do. However, he doesn't know that. All right. You can't. That means you're not free.
I didn't get up off the seat. I just said I'm leaving.
Well, obviously you started getting.
I didn't get up. I swear I didn't get up. If I got up, he said he was gonna take me.
Correct. You probably would have.
I was just sitting there. I just got he told my lift to leave. I paid $40 for that.
Oh yeah. Buddy, are you on any medications now?
I don't really.
I've dealt with you before, and you seem to be in a better place now.
I'm really confused. I was just got off work. He pulled up. I got up to put my hoodie on, and he said I was hiding.
Well, yeah. So usually when the cop pulls up and people start doing different shit, like trying to walk away, that's an indication there's something wrong. Okay. I'm not saying you doing something wrong, but that's a clue. Is what we go by.
Well, you say clue. I said I got up to put my hoodie on.
Did you also hear the officer just say they aren't required to explain the reason for an arrest? I'm sorry, but what? The first rule in police policies is exactly that. Officers must verbalize not only the reason for an arrest, but also the reason for the initial approach in general. I don't know who told these officers they have all these rights, but it's obvious they have a completely wrong idea of what police work actually is.
I don't understand. I'm confused. I literally just got up to put my hoodie on, and he said, you're detained. Give me your ID, and I just asked what I did wrong. Did I break the law? That's all I asked, sir. I mean, I get it. Y'all are just trying to do your job, but damn, it's like I wasn't.
Are you on any medications now, buddy?
What?
I'm asking, sir. I know. I've been out to a handful of times, and you seem to be better. I'm asking.
But regardless of what you're asking, sir, I'm asking about what just happened.
I'm gonna say no, you're not.
Well, what is that question? What does that question have to do with anything?
Soon it was time for the drive to the jail, but the officers assigned to transport the suspect claimed he had no idea what had happened or why the guy was arrested. Well, why was he defending his colleague then if he didn't know what had happened? If this isn't a reason for something to change, I don't know what is.
All right, what's on?
You might know me no more. You were there.
Nope. I can see you're more in not talking state, but you have more sense of what's going on. You just can't.
I don't have any sense of what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
Because I just got off work. You can call my supervisor right now.
Look, buddy. I know you work there. I've met your sister. We talked. We Baker acted you.
What's the law I broke? I just don't understand.
Right now, it's resisting without violence.
Yeah, the officer who drove Paul to jail was clueless, but still he hadn't shown his peak stupidity just yet. You know that rule where every officer is required to identify themselves when asked, right? Well, it seems like this officer magically forgot that rule too.
Look, boss, I'm not involved in this.
I just want to know,
Because why?
You're telling me
You're not going to remember it.
You're telling me that you detained me. It's not.
I didn't detain you.
The number. It's not the phone number.
I didn't detain you.
You're telling me that he detained me.
He did detain you.
Based on that, I got up and I because he said I left without. I got up from the bench.
Hey, do you remember the fact that I was not there during this incident?
But then when I just asked you have no idea. But
I don't.
You said he pulled out.
Yes, you're being arrested for resisting without violence. All I know is that you tried leaving while being detained.
My ride was there, sir.
Okay, so
I already planned on leaving at that certain time.
Okay, so
he came up out of nowhere.
He was parked in front of the store in a marked car.
But I'm saying my ride was about to be there, so I already had planned on leaving it. You know that certain because it's a lift. You know how lifts work.
The state prosecutor eventually dropped all charges against Paul Wirt. Officer Daniel Rippian was removed from duty while an internal investigation is ongoing. This case now has all the elements of a serious lawsuit. All that's left now is to hope he'll learn his lesson. And that brings us to the next case, which is even worse. At a Walmart in Vancouver in the state of Washington, 2 officers were called in to help security because 2 people left the store without paying. Nothing unusual, nothing police don't deal with every day, but very quickly a routine call turned into an incident that left with criminal charges being filed against the officer himself.
punch me in the balls? Yeah, you think you got me, but I let you.
Control point 32. I got one running to the north.
I'm relaxing.
Yep, that's fine. You can relax right there.
This is for a stupid theft.
Theft of what?
Well, we're gonna figure it out.
Inside.
Okay, he's gonna roll to me.
To you?
Yep.
Yeah.
When the officers found the suspects in the parking lot, the woman ran off while the man was detained. At that moment, police had legal right to stop him and try to take him into custody. However, the law also clearly sets the limit on use of force. And that's where the problem starts, because what followed didn't look like controlling the situation, but like a complete loss of professional discipline.
I got you. I can do it myself.
Nope. Thank you. Knock it up or I'll do it in your nuts. You
I'm
I
done.
will do
I'm done. I promise, I'm done.
Yeah, I will tase you with the
I
nuts.
promise I'm done.
Knock it off.
I will. I promise I'm done.
So when I say f***ing roll over, roll the f*** over.
I will.
Now.
Okay.
During the takedown to the ground, the situation escalated physically. According to the report, the man punched one officer and kicked another. But that's just the report, right? Because I didn't see any of that here. One officer reached for a taser and used it on the suspect's back, and that still wasn't enough to calm the situation down.
Hands on him.
I put my hands on my neck.
No, hey, you do exactly what I say, what I say. No, you're past that, man.
I said I will.
Yeah, your other hand, you're putting the small of your back.
I can't breathe my
Your other hand, put it in the small of your back.
This.
I'll take care of it. Put it in the small of your back. Do it now.
Pass out.
I'm gonna help you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I have
We are code 4. It's a medical.
Code 3.
And we need a supervisor.
Can you up that medical to code 3? I've got early 20s, black male, bleeding of not being able to breathe. On your side, on your
my
side.
hoodie's around my neck.
Yep, I see that.
Hoodie's around my neck.
I see that.
We're on the west side of the
put my dick
Walmart.
on, please?
West side of Walmart.
Will you please put my dick?
Right next to
And right here, we come to the part that shocked the public. During the struggle, the officer exposed the suspect's genital area and threatened to activate the taser directly on that spot if he didn't stop resisting. This doesn't look like police procedure, but pure intimidation, just because they can do it. But just because something can be done doesn't mean it's right.
I got
Deal
you.
with your breathing issue
I
right now.
appreciate
Right
it.
next to
There you
her
go. Yeah, my
vehicle.
partner got
Thank you.
We have 2 covered cars rolling up. 97. Everyone else, slow down.
Can you put an officer on his face over? Chill the f out.
We have a female. Other units coming in. Check for a female. Her description of the call. She took off running. Northbound behind Walmart.
For land on your third, you want to lay on your butt. Yeah. You want to lay on your third, you want to lay on your butt. Hey bro, what's your name, man? You want to lay on your butt or on your side? Hey, what's your name?
take me to jail, bro.
Okay.
Don't talk.
I'll just ask for
My camera's somewhere too.
I didn't hear you.
I don't talk. Take me to jail.
Okay. Well, right now I'm concerned about you saying you can't breathe, right? So I have an ambulance.
No.
Okay, well, I have an ambulance route to check you out. Okay?
Threatening the use of force isn't the same as the lawful use of force. Police manuals across the county clearly stress that force is meant to control a situation, not to be used as a tool of humiliation. This kind of behavior doesn't just violate use of force policy, it seriously damages any attempt by police to keep public trust. Though obviously, that didn't seem to matter to them at all.
Alright? You want to sit up? It'll be easier for you to breathe. Go ahead, come up.
You got popped.
Yeah, pretty good. I don't think I broke anything though. I'll be black eye tomorrow.
Better if you won't land your side, right by the light side.
Oh well.
You won.
But it caught nothing because after the first struggle, it got thrown like 20 feet.
It
It's really low.
Because of the excessive force used on this guy, he started to feel unwell, so much so the officers had to call an ambulance. Still, even the worst criminal isn't allowed to be injured by police unless they feel genuinely threatened. I'm sure none of us want to pay taxes just so we can be served by officers like these.
An hour ago?
that time he was like,
Did you get prongs into him?
what?
Did you get prongs into him or just guys?
I ripped it off and dried.
You get Narcan? Yeah, I got Narcan. Grab me Narcan. Alright.
Just waiting for AMR. He's getting Narcan. They're out looking for the female he was with. Black girl, puffy, you know those like puffy jackets?
Yeah.
Like has little,
Yeah.
it's about this long.
Just black and dark hair.
She's a skinny little thing, about your height.
Yeah.
Braids.
Okay.
I don't think cornrows, but braids. Yeah.
Medical's 197.
Bring them up. Oh, you can't get past that car. Never mind.
Okay, well, I'm just going to do that to make sure. Based on everything I'm seeing, I just want to take precaution, yeah? Okay?
By the time the ambulance arrived, the officers were acting so indifferent that they showed they weren't just bad cops, but bad people too. They almost looked like they thought the guy was exaggerating or bluffing. Still, that attitude will only bring him more trouble, and very soon they'll regret they ever took him to the ground in the first place.
See you bumped? The stupid concrete. Oh, that hurt. I skinned my arm. Yeah, go through that. Yeah. What's your name, bro? Tell me your name. This looks like her shit, huh?
Hopefully we got an ID on her. Yeah, that is hers.
I cut it off head now.
I saw.
That's all stolen. We have PC Assault 3.
100%.
Is that birth control again, though?
Is it what? No.
Oh, I didn't see that. Dramamine.
I was like, no, that's not birth control.
Oh, I figured it was hers.
After the threat, the suspect stopped resisting and was put in handcuffs. He received medical help at the scene and was later taken to hospital. However, if you think this is the end, it's not, because now the officers have come up with a justification for their actions and fast. Do you think they managed to do it?
You okay? A little boo-boo. You got any other injuries? Alright, got a pipe.
I don't think so. Just he was this. They were walking away.
Well,
not
it's
towards
occupied
us.
and he's looking very sus.
I don't know. Do we need to go contact? Yeah. He was fumbling around and then when I got closer, he kept drive away.
As if the whole interaction wasn't enough for the officers, they then decided to approach other people sitting in their cars in the Walmart parking lot. So it was like a predator sensing weak prey and not being able to stop hunting. And these officers really were the bottom of the barrel. What comes next will surprise you.
Is everything okay?
Huh?
Is everything okay?
We just got fought with. They didn't want to mingle with us, I guess.
So why are you here?
Because we checking on you.
Why are you checking on me?
Because you're just sitting
You
here.
need me to
We're all
leave?
I need to leave.
You need me to leave?
No.
So, okay, is everything okay?
Yeah, is everything okay in here?
Yeah.
That's what we do. We check to see if everything is okay.
All right.
You good?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope you're good too.
I am, thank you.
Okay, then go ahead to your job.
Okay, but right now my job's right here.
Everything is okay?
Okay.
All right,
Do you know who these people are?
Why would I know who they are?
Because I asked you.
I don't know who they are.
Okay. Like if I asked, do you know who I am?
Go back
You
to
just
your
asked
job.
me.
Go back to your job. Close my door if you're done with your questioning.
I'm not sure what it was, but something wasn't normal with these officers. This level of need for attention and authority isn't something you see every day. It was almost like they were all bullied when they were younger and picked up complexes back then, and now they're trying to heal. Because for me, there's no other explanation for this much indifference and lack of basic awareness during an interaction like this.
You go ahead and get out of here, okay?
Okay, get out, then let me close my door.
Okay. Don't have to be a dick.
Mind your business.
This is my business.
Take care of yourself.
Right here is
You
my
guys
cell.
have been killing citizens every single fucking day.
I'm a citizen too.
Then take care of
This
yourself.
is Velcro.
Take care of yourself.
I'm a person too.
Go back to your job, my friend. Close my door.
I'm what?
Why did you slam my door?
You said it closed and then I closed it.
Okay, then go back to your job.
Thank you. Don't call me again then.
After the investigation was finished, the prosecutor filed a fourth-degree assault charge against the officer. That's a serious moment, because criminal charges against police don't happen often, and honestly, they don't happen without strong evidence. I mean, if a system that usually protects the police said enough here, that already tells you everything. Still, a bright future clearly wasn't waiting for these officers at all.
What did she just say?
That she could have ran through there because there's a hole.
Would you have died? Yeah, it's hard stuff. Let's grab stuff. Yeah, let's grab overall view. Do we have anyone making contact with the store yet? I don't know. I thought I had. I think one does got her finger jammed pretty good. You alright? Is it broken, you think? Do you have anyone in the store?
It's too much adrenaline right now and I can't feel it.
It looks swollen to me. This one?
Yeah.
It's pretty swollen. Let's have one of these guys take a look at it before they clear off.
I can't really feel
Hey,
it.
Seth,
So.
you done with that? You can photo Gabe and Andy here.
Can I turn this off?
If you were done with police work yet.
The officer who used the taser was soon placed on administrative leave, and the case was sent to an independent agency for investigation. It was a clear signal that even the police department couldn't ignore what was visible in the footage, no matter how much they wanted to. If today's case has made you angry, don't get too comfortable, because this was only the surface. What we'll watch next pushes the line even further into territory that's honestly hard to believe. You'll want to be here for the next video where things escalate even faster than here. See you in the next one.